My dear Phyll, please forgive me for not writing before, but you know how bad I am at letter writing, don't you? How are you all getting along in Horsley nowadays? Ken and Susan are, I trust, keeping fit and well. Susan is growing into quite a little lady now, I expect. Well, Phyll, I have been over here 4 months now and away from home for 5. It has passed amazingly quickly on the whole, probably because the work is so intensely interesting. I have now got over 100 hours flying in now, which is getting along, isn't it? If everything continues to go along smoothly, I should be getting my wings next June sometime, or in about 12 weeks' time. I had a hell of a lot of difficulty with this flying business at the commencement, but once I managed a solo, everything was okay. At one time, I really thought that I might have been eliminated, but that unpleasant period passed over successfully. We have been having weather far hotter than our English summers the whole winter over here. Frosts, of course, are almost an unknown quantity, and the majority of the people down here have never seen snow, only read about it in books or seen pictures of it. They have the rather misguided impression that the weather in England is always foggy and rainy and pretty cold. We hasten to assure them that the sun does shine through the inky darkness once in a while, but they are still rather incredulous. Our camp is in a damned awful spot, miles from nowhere and surrounded by swamp. The aerodrome is about the one dry spot in the district, and even that gets pretty damp at times. If you can rummage out a map of America, look up Florida down south. Right in the center of the state you will see a large inland lake marked. We are at the extreme southern tip of this lake. About every other weekend we spend the weekend at either Palm Beach or Miami, or lease at one or other of the seaside resorts on the Mexican Gulf. Lately, however, we have been flying over the weekends, due to a bit of bad weather getting us behind schedule. Still, I can never fly too much, so it suits me okay. I expect our time here sounds like a bed of roses, but I assure you it is not. Our day runs like this. Get up 5:3 a.m., breakfast 6:15 a.m., flying 7:12, lunch 12:3, ground school 2:5, tea 5:3, lights out 9:3. As you see from this, we have a 16-hour day and not a great deal of spare time to play around with. We feel pretty well dead to the world by 7 p.m. in the evening, and are usually only too glad to flop into bed fairly early. I don't know whether I could possibly settle down to chartered accountancy when this war ends. I don't really know whether I would want to, because if possible, I would like to keep in flying, in the permanent RAF if possible. Still, it is rather early to talk about the end of this war, isn't it? 2 weeks ago my flight was given 8 days leave, before going on to a new and more advanced trainer. 2 other fellows and myself traveled up to North Florida and had a grand time, putting up in one of the best hotels. It was probably the only leave we shall get over here, so we decided to make the most of it. We spent the last 4 days in a Mexican Gulf resort, in a very nice little bungalow which we lived in, or should I say rented. Well, Phyll, it looks as if I will have to be closing now. Excuse this rather shocking writing, won't you, Phyll? But I am in a terrible hurry, as I have about 4 more letters to write today. Give my love to Ken and Susan. Do write soon. All my love. Joe. P.S. I forgot to ask you how you were getting on yourself, Phyll. Quite well, I hope, despite the severe winter you seem to have had this winter. Joe.